Yo, what's good? What's going on? It's your boy Man, and today we are back with another video. EA has just dropped their Road to Glory plus Superstar mode blog and deep dive. It's a lot to break down today, but we're gonna go over it all, man, and I'm bringing y'all 5 of the top takeaways from today's blog. So as we get into it, man, if you enjoy anything that you're hearing or find anything informational, go ahead and drop a like on the channel and consider subscribing, man. If you do that, you might as well go ahead and turn on the notification bell, because it's officially football season when it comes to EA, and we are going to be having all the news and gameplay for you guys right here on the channel. So go ahead and hit that notification bell so you know when a new video goes live, man. Let's get straight into it. So starting off at number 1, and one of my biggest takeaways for today is the high school football season, man, and how it's focused around basically just building your tape, which in theory is pretty cool, but let's just get into it. So right here from EA, they say building your tape. Once your season begins, it's time to show what you can do on the field, and that means building your tape. Over the course of the high school football schedule, you'll play 5 games, each made up of 4 key moments designed to showcase your skill set. These moments drop you into a wide variety of football scenarios and challenge you with specific drive goals, like leading a go-ahead scoring drive and flipping field position after being pinned deep. Now this sounds cool and all, I'm not gonna lie, but I'll be remiss to not say that I wish we had a full football season for high school, man. I'm not gonna lie. I do like that you can import your character and stuff like that, which we'll get into later into this entry, but I just really feel like that's a miss, man. Like, we gotta have a full season, but I ain't gonna hang us up on that too long. But that is a dope feature, and I'm glad that we're gonna have like a emphasis on building our tape for a specific team's needs. Like, I really think that's dope, and I think that still could have been implemented in a full season. I mean, NCAA 2014, we had a full season, playoffs, and a championship, which I can admit would be a lot for some people who don't want to do that, but give us the option, don't just take it away, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's go into the second takeaway, and that's scholarship offers. Earning a scholarship offer is a milestone, but it's just the beginning. Not all scholarships are created equal, and each one comes with its own tier, bonuses, and risk. Once you receive an offer, your next goal is to improve it. Scholarship tiers are dynamic. They can go up or down based on how you're performing, how schools view you, and what's happening in this recruiting world around you. Your star rating plays a big role. As your rating climbs, schools may upgrade your offer with better perks, but if your rating drops, your offer can downgrade just as quickly. A 5-star prospect might receive the best possible starting offer from a program, but that can shift if your tape weakens and another recruit rises up the board. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this is fire. Anything dynamic to me is dope. So when I'm hearing this, I'm thinking for the people who like to make their life harder for some reason and start off as like a 1 or 2 star or whatever, as you play good, your perks and everything can change. So like, you may be a 2-star coming in, but as you play and as you progress through the high school season, not only is your star rising, but your ratings and the offers that you're getting from different schools can change. I think that's fire. Like, it should never be just one set thing. Like, if you're going off in a high school season as a 2-star, your rating's gonna go up and your star is gonna go up. That is so dope. That is one way to make the game feel alive. Anything that's a change that's going to be dynamic and it's going to make it realistic, because let's be honest, if I just put myself as a 5-star and I go out there and I throw 5 or 6 interceptions and I just make it through the season and I'm still a 5-star, schools are still going to want to get me based off me being a 5-star and having nothing to do with my tape. So that is so fire. I love this change. That is a W. You got to give them their credit when they do things like this, because that's going to help us get more things in the game that are dynamic and that are making the game feel alive. W's all around, EA. I got to give y'all props for that. All right, takeaway number 3, and I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the most like anticipated things, or one of my favorite changes. It's not a huge change, but for everything that it does for the environment, I'm loving it. So, signing day. Yeah, that's right, man. Signing day is actually in the game. So let's get into what EA says about it. You've made your tape, you've earned your offers, now it's time to make your choice. Signing day is the final step in your high school journey and your step into college football. This scene is set in your high school gymnasium with hats laid out for each school in your top 3. This is your moment, and how you handle it is up to you. Want to fake out the crowd? Go ahead and pick up a hat just to put it back down. Want to throw one across the gym for a dramatic effect? You can do that too. Man, look, I don't have to tell you how much of a W this is. Just like I was stating previously, things that make the game feel more immersive or feel real is what's gonna make this game feel better. Like, you may think this is nothing, but to some people, this is so fire. Think about the guys who do like these role-playing videos. Like one of the guys that I like to watch, No Cap Shaq, he takes like GTA characters, give them all kinds of different storylines and backgrounds. Little stuff like this that he can add to it without having to jump into GTA is fire. I'm pretty sure he could do that, but I'm pretty sure he'd be happy to have this as well, man. I can't tell y'all how dope stuff like this is. Now, it probably is going to be bland as far as everything else, but just the fact that we have our top 3 laying there, not just some random schools we were never going to anyway, I think that's fire. The option to fake out the crowd, that's fire. Stuff that I would not expect EA to do is in this game. So like I said, I gotta give them their props for that. That's really dope. All right, so EA added a little bit more context to the scholarship offers, and I wanted y'all to see exactly what I meant when I said that the offers are dynamic and they can change and give you different perks. So from EA right here, what comes with a better scholarship? Higher tier offers aren't just for bragging rights. They come with bonuses that impact your college career. Stronger starting values in your academics, brand, leadership, and training meters. Additional XP, extra skill points, higher starting coach trust. These perks won't apply until you arrive on campus, but they can make a big difference early in your college career, giving you a leg up on playing time, progression, and leadership roles. If a school is offering you a scholarship offer, you can view their offer and the bonuses they are giving you from the recruitment tab of your recruiting board. Here you can compare each school scholarship offering and see the best bonuses they can offer in a particular area. And this is also dope because you got the option to verbally commit, and when you verbally commit, that goes ahead and locks in all the perks that you get. But there is an upside and a downside of that, because you can go ahead and lock that in with a verbal commit, but your perks can't increase, but neither can they decrease. So just another like RPG element that they add in the Road to Glory, just another thing that's making it so fire. And I know, like, for my first time going through Road to Glory, I just want to get through it and get drafted in Madden, but this time I'm gonna take my time and interact with everything that the game has to offer, because we so easily call things trash. We don't really interact with everything, and then we're leaving stuff on the table that we paid for. So we got to get everything that we made out of it, and I'm gonna make sure I take my time and interact with every part of this game, as long as it's not like pointless, for real. All right, so let's go ahead and jump straight into the fourth takeaway, and that's per play grading. So from EA right here, per play grading. Every snap matters in college football 26. Your in-game performance is now tracked through a per play grading system, a direct reflection of how your coach evaluates you moment by moment. Your starting grade is determined by your current coach happiness level. Players with a low coach happiness level will start with a lower grade and have much shorter leashes as a result. Every play updates your grade in real time, whether it's a clean touchdown pass, a key defensive stop, or a costly sack, or a misread. Grades are meant to be earned. Getting an A takes consistent execution and standout plays, but make too many mistakes and you'll drop off fast. If your grade falls to an F, you'll be benched for a quarter. If you return, you'll start with a D+. One more chance to prove yourself, but mess up again and your coach won't hesitate to pull you for a second time. Hey, now I'm not gonna lie, this is crazy, and I hope this type of logic applies to Dynasty as well when you're playing against the computer, because I swear, bro, they'll throw like 3 or 4 straight picks and they will not take that player out of the game. So I really hope that they apply this logic to them, not to the extent of per play grading, but I just hope that I'm not continuously playing against a quarterback who obviously can't get it done. Some teams may not have another quarterback, but we need to apply that to Dynasty. I ain't gonna go too deep into that right now, but yeah, per play grading is dope, man. I really like that there's some consequences to just playing bad. You're not just gonna be able to make all these mistakes and do this stupid stuff and get pulled out of the game. Now, I do want to see if this is applied to wide receiver to the standpoint of running routes and stuff, because I feel like that's what made wide receivers so easy, bro. You can do whatever you want to do, dog. And as long as you scored and you got first downs and you caught the ball, it really didn't matter. So more from EA on that. At the end of each game, your final grade determines what rewards or consequences you earn. That includes followers, gain or lose fans based off your performance, player XP, progress your player more quickly with a strong grade, coach trust, gain or lose coach trust based on performance, coach happiness, increase or decrease your coach's satisfaction with you. Yeah, so all around per play grading just sound like a W, man. So let's go ahead and get into the next change. So per play grading was actually a perfect segue into the next takeaway. So coming in at number 5, we got coach trust in position battles. So from EA right here, Coach Trust and position battles. In College Football 25, Coach Trust was a great mechanic for getting you onto the field and earning playtime. But once you won a job, there was little risk in losing it unless you became academically ineligible. Players ask for more to chase after earning their role, and this year Coach Trust has grown into a long-term progression system that rewards you for consistent performance and growth. Coach Trust now goes beyond just winning your position. As you earn more of it, you'll unlock new abilities on field, including greater access to the playbook and more control at the line of scrimmage. Play swaps, increased number of plays, and they say for increased number of plays, you'll start with 1 play and then gradually go from 3, 6, 9 to 15 all the way up till you get to the full playbook access. So I don't know about just 1 play, but I guess 3, 6, and 9, the way they're trying to progress this, I kind of understand it. But I guess they're only going to give you 1 play, saying that the coach is going to decide that play, and that's all you'll get until you get full access to the playbook. After that, you can go on to get hot routes, QB protections, and defensive adjustments. So yeah, look, man, I've been preaching that this whole time, and I think that's the theme of Road to Glory, is everything you do matters this year. Everything is dynamic. You want to go in there and just do random stuff, you may have some success, but if you don't, it's going to cost you more this time, to the point where you'll even get benched in game or for a quarter. So a lot of this stuff matters, and we're only even talking about the stuff that's happening in game. But bro, just imagine if you're not paying attention to the stuff that you're doing off the field, like investing in academics, investing in your health. There's a lot of things that have a lot of effects on how you can perform on the field that are happening off the field. So there's so much that you have to pay attention to, and it all affects you dynamically, and it all seems like it matters this year. So with that being the theme for Road to Glory, man, I ain't really got nothing to say. I am so ready for this game to drop. The official launch is coming up, man. Early access is on July 7th. So you go ahead and pre-order the game, man. You can be locked in for that right now. But that's pretty much it from my 5 takeaways. Now, we do still have Superstar mode to go over, but I will make a separate video for that right there, because I want to be able to get 5 of my biggest takeaways, because I'm pretty sure y'all already seen all this stuff, but I want to give y'all 5 of my biggest takeaways and break those down separately into a video, because Superstar mode, I think, is going to be the biggest star of the show. I'm not gonna lie, with all the stuff that's coming in Superstar mode, Road to Glory just might take a backseat, even though I love all the changes that they're making. So that's pretty much it for me today, y'all. I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. If you did enjoy the video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. And if you do that, man, you might as well go ahead and hit that notification bell to stay locked into any new video we drop. Because like I said, it is Madden season, it's College Football 26 season, and the gameplay and updates are going to be rolling into the channel, man. And we definitely going to start sparking up some live streams. So go ahead and head over to twitch.tv/mainforever and drop your boy a follow, all right? Y'all have a good one. Peace.